A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to everyone present here. I, Ms. Halima Juman, the moderator of this forum entitled The Implications of the Implementation of the Light Railway Transit System in Mauritius. Welcome you all on this platform. So our topic for today will be about a project that is going to metamorphose the Mauritian infrastructural landscape while redefining the local public transport system. Despite the upheavals surrounding the LRT since the government in office, the Alliance Les Peuples government has announced it was going forward with the project. The construction works have been going strong. However, it has also provoked people to raise eyebrows as more and more issues have cropped up and brought to light. Will the LRT be a boon or a bane to the Mauritian nation? We have in our midst 5 guests who are going to debate on the topic. We have on my right Ms. Ruwaida Basgit, Senior Advisor at the Ministry of Transport and Public Infrastructure. Then we have Ms. Mushira Kinu, economist and lecturer at the University of Mauritius. Next, we have Ms. Manisha Vaitilingam, ecologist and founder of the NGO Think Green. Then to my left, we have Ms. Saba Bikam, representative for the trade union for bus workers. And lastly, we have Ms. Khadija Uzia, Officer at the Consumer Protection Unit. Our first question will be directed to Ms. Ruwaida Basgit, Senior Advisor at the Ministry of Transport. Is it safe to say that the government thought it was best of both worlds to introduce the LRT in Mauritius?
Thank you, Ms. Halima. Yes, I do think the LRT system is a very good project indeed. I have to stress on the fact that we have done numerous consultations with the Singaporean experts before amending this project into the government's house. And I have to say, members of the parliament, taking into consideration the welfare of the nation, have deemed it judicious to vote for the implementation of the LRT in Mauritius. There are many other motives behind this project, namely reducing traffic jam and reducing the number of fatal accidents. This project is qualified as the backbone of the transformation of the transport system into a new national transport network. It will have a main line of 26 km in length, spanning from Kuapit to Port Louis, and will comprise of 19 stations, including 4 interchanges. The LRT project in Mauritius has reached a crucial stage in its implementation process, adding that works are being undertaken at 30 different sites. The Ministry of Transport, Mr. Nandiboda, has stated that in the wake of the LRT, the need for modern, safe, secure and integrated urban terminals have become imperative. On that score, the government has decided the resolve to embark on the redevelopment and modernization of urban terminals along the Port Louis-Kuapit corridor, namely the Victoria and Immigration Square terminals in Port Louis, plus Margio in Rosyth, Gathborne, Vakwa and Nyanpadak in Kuapit. There will be 4 stations within the area of Gathborne, and the duration of the travel from Port Louis to Gathborne will be around 28 minutes only. On the whole, the public transport system is being transformed so as to enable the country to fare more towards an era of sophistication and technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Basgit. Our next question is for Ms. Mushira Kinu, the economist. What are your views on the impact that the LRT is going to have on the Mauritian economy?
Well, thank you, Ms. Halima, for your question. According to me, the LRT is going to bring numerous advantages to the country. Firstly, as the senior advisor has just said, The LRT system will greatly help in reducing traffic congestion, especially on the M1 motorway, the dual carriageway leading the northern part of the island to the south. With more people commuting in one vessel and less cars on the road, this will undoubtedly increase fluidity of vehicles during peak hours. Moreover, having less tensions on the road, workers will prove to be more productive and generate better output. It is estimated that traffic congestion costs the country 4 billion of rupees on a yearly basis. And this cost will greatly reduce with the implementation of the LRT. There is also the eco-friendly aspect, which I believe our ecologist here, Ms. Manisha Vaitelingam, is more qualified to broach this aspect. So I leave that for her. However, there are many qualms overshadowing the LRT project. While it is a new sector and will require manpower, our locals are not qualified for such type of jobs. Undeniable is the fact that the government is providing training for some locals. We still need to have more recourse to foreign expertise for operating and maintaining the tramways. And by this, the rate of unemployment will more or less stay the same. The LRT project is a huge investment, a 19 billion project more precisely. Granted that the Mauritian government has acquired a loan from the Indian government, economic studies forecast that profits will be reaped only after 10 years after the first wagon is predicted to be the terminal. The government is confident that the LRT will give a new propulsion to the Mauritian economy, but will this be at the cost of economic impoverishment? I believe that there may be an increase in public debt rather than solving the existing problems in our mode of public transport.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila. The fact that the LRT is clean and eco-friendly is proverbial. Ms. Manisha Vaitelingam, being an ecologist, how far do you think the LRT will contribute to people leading a greener life?
Thank you, Ms. Halima, for your question. So, implementing light railway transit system in Mauritius will surely bring numerous benefits to the island as well as its disadvantages. But we will start by its positive sides. So, the LRT system is an eco-friendly project. As we can see, the current state of environment in Mauritius, this shall contribute to less air and noise pollution, knowing the fact that the LRT has low power consumption. Comparing what we see every day on our main roads, our traditional buses release a lot of dark smoke, resulting in air pollution, global warming, acid rain, and surely will harm our environment. It is also convenient for use, efficiency, speed, safety, cleanliness, and affordable for common people. Without forgetting its capacity, it is able to move a large number of people efficiently and in less time, resulting in time saving during peak hours. It also reduces the traffic congestion and enhances the economic development. Now let's move to the downsides. LRT system will surely have an environmental impact. We will have to cut a lot of trees to make new routes for the LRT. What will be the impact on our flora and fauna? As in Mauritius, we don't have much resources or manpower or any adequate knowledge to generate more sources of electricity, for example like hydropower or wind. Only a small amount of bagasse is burned to produce electricity, but now imagine how much bagasse must be produced and burned to produce electricity for the LRT system. And also, during the construction of metro, which takes a lot of time, blocks the road and result into traffic congestion. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Melissa. Now that we all know, it's been all over the press, the trade union for bus workers has been raising concerns over the bleak future of bus workers. Service Abidin, being the representative for the syndicat travailleurs transport, express your views on the introduction of the LRT.
Thank you, Ms. Halima. So, the trade union for bus workers is an organization which fights for the rights and welfare of bus workers. Public transport in the form of buses grew in line with the demographic and economic growth of the island. Mauritius has a widespread bus network with around 220 bus lines and 900 bus stops. They are operated by a number of major companies such as National Transport Corporation, Mauritius Bus Transport, United Bus Service, and various individual operators as well. And now with the advent of the LRT system, we are fearing for the future of the transport workers. The LRT will commute a large number of people in one large vessel and hence will not require many workers. Moreover, people are still unaware of the ticket price, whether old persons, students and invalid passengers will receive the same benefit as under the free transport scheme. We had a meeting with the Ministry of Transport to know more about the future of our bus workers. In all, with the introduction of the LRT system, some 2,000 families will be impacted due to loss of employment. We agree that there is a need for modernization, but not at the detriment of people. The anti-metro platform has been organized in order to voice out our disapproval. We are planning to launch a national petition. Our workers fear redundancies if buses will not have a major role to play in the advent of the LRT project.
Thank you, Ms. Layton. Lastly, we are going to ask Ms. Khadija Uzia, Officer at the Consumer Protection Unit, about the impact the LRT is going to have on the life of the inhabitants.
Thank you for your question. I would like to point out, being at the Consumer Protection Unit, my team and I have already been keeping tab on the effects the LRT is having on local inhabitants. I would say the 19 billion project has begun and opposition for the reintroduction of railways has already gathered great pace. Since the LRT project has been initiated, it has disrupted the calm, peaceful life of many. The first issue I would like to raise is the acquisition of lands of the poor and less well-off, and they are paying a heavy price. Why not trace railways through Floréal and Riverwalk, for example? This is the reality of democratic system people are forced to live in, as has been the case of the Rajabali family of Labit. I believe they have the absolute right to demonstrate their grievances, as it does not appear they have been prepared for the dislocation of their lives, nor been given the adequate support for the relocation. I would like to point out the situation at Residence Barclay. Construction works have been left incomplete, leaving its trail, broken walls and roads, dust, unused materials lying here and there. The frequent to and fro of lorries have pulverized the state of the streets. The question is the LRT really for the betterment and welfare of the Mauritian nation? Moreover, I would like to talk about the situation of broken sewage pipes in Rosehill. I believe there are experts assisting this project. But what I fail to understand is how sewage pipes were broken during the excavation of soil. This unprofessionalism of the Larsen and Turbo company has been a real pain to inhabitants of Rosil and Bobassan. A wastewater pipe has been broken and sewage water has been leaked and infiltrated many houses and trails. More than a week after, the situation has not been remedied and a pungent smell was tainting the atmosphere over there. No need to say, many businessmen such as Deepak Mohan has incurred great losses during this incident. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Khadija. Well, as we've reached the end of our discussion, I would like to know if there was any question from the audience.
Is the implementation of LRT really useful in Mauritius?
Thank you for your question. I believe our economist is in a better position to answer this question.
So the money could be used for more beneficial purposes, such as creating employment for the youth and eradicating poverty. Distance in Mauritius is not really long that we need LRT to travel from one region to another. I believe we have more important priorities to take care of.
Thank you. Since we are nearing the end of our discussion, I would like to have a last say. Shall we start with Ms. Uzia?
The present government is committed to introduce the light railway transit system, and there is no going back, as it will be a project that will propel Mauritius to new strides of economic and social modernization and progress for decades to come. But in this modernization process, it is the duty of the government to properly compensate and relocate families affected by the Compulsory Acquisition Act. Moreover, the government should strain every nerve to convert Residence Berkeley back into a more convenient and healthy place for inhabitants to live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Uzia. So, Ms. Beaton, do you have anything to add?
Yes. To conclude, I would like to say that the LRT system will benefit people a lot and also reduce traffic jam. But the government should also take into consideration what will happen to the bus workers after the LRT system will be under operation.
Thank you. And what about you, Ms. Baskin?
Light rail vehicles move more people more efficiently, which means improving the wait time and comfort. LRT will help create a better balance between daily car and transit use, reducing congestion and related impacts. In terms of operating costs, it is often argued that light rail is cheaper to operate than buses because the capacity of light rail is so much greater than buses. This allows for fewer light rail trains than buses that are operated along a corridor for the same number of passengers. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Baskin. So, our economist, Mr. Kinyu, do you have some few words to add?
Yes. Do we really need metro? Will it be impact positively or negatively on the economy? But time will tell. The Metro Express project is on track and on time. It emphasizes that close monitoring is being ensured so as to have the LRT system operational as planned in September 2019 for the first phase of the project from Rose Hill to Port Reef. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kinyu. And finally, Ms. Valteringum, do you have some words to conclude?
Well, thank you. As I said before, the LRT system will surely bring numerous benefits in Mauritius. As firstly, it will surely save time, will move a large number of people from one place to another, and we will surely save a lot of money. Thanks.
Thank you. Dear audience, we have now reached the end of our discussion. We thank each and every one of you for being here today. A great thank you to our guests here, for their contribution in today's discussion. Thank you all, and until next time. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.